Welcome back, everybody. Mr. Double R plays Dark Souls. As you can see, I have a face cam now. I've had a face cam in previous videos, but I had to set up for console games differently. So, what's going on? Anyway, a couple other changes. I don't know if you can even notice them. I have the Elgato running at 1080 now. I know if you watch my previous videos on YouTube, they say they're 1080. That's because on my rendering software, I run them at 1080, but now my recording will also be 1080. As you can see, I'm using the Drake sword now. That's just because I can one-hand it. It's a little bit faster. I did a little... wrong one. I got 2 levels off screen, so I'm 1 level away from using the Black Knight sword. And I went farming for the Balder Knight sword. I didn't get that, but I got their armor and their helmet somewhere. And their helmet. Does not cover your whole body. And it is heavier. I mean, it's stronger slightly. As you can see, the physical here is 26. This is 37. I mean, it's a bit stronger. But the trade-off is it is heavier. As for the helmet, it is not really any stronger physically. All these stupid things. In fact, is it like the same? No, it's got a slight bit of magic resistance. Or not magic, lightning on it. That's it. It's got 3 lightning. See, we're fat rolling now. So we're not going to use that. Stick to the mid-roll for now. Now I'm going to show you what I didn't do in the last episode. Like, the way I should have went. Because it's the easier way. Well, it's not necessarily the easier way, but it is the way you would go if you didn't rush through. Dragon Ball Z Frieza shirt. These guys. And I wonder if I can get the Balder sword in this run. I couldn't get it in... I only ran through like 3 times, maybe. Oh no! I don't know why I turned around, but alright. Now, if you see me look over that way... Nope, I got Titanite Shard. I'm looking at my actual TV screen. Oh, by the way, something I didn't mention. You can R2 with a dragon sword and not do the thing. It only does that attack if you two-hand the R2. Here. Nope. Got 2 humanity. As you can see, I am human. It's because I kindled the bonfire here, so I have 10 Estus flasks. And I said in the previous episode, you can max out at 20 Estus flasks. Can't do that right away. You have to go get an item called the Rite of Kindling. It's in the catacombs. I will go get it. Probably even before I'm supposed to, just because it's nice to have. Maybe in the next few episodes. Another Balder Knight. As you can see, this one's a rapier Balder Knight. See if I can get him to do a stance. See if I can get him to do it. There. Do not just, like, blindly attack them when they do that. Because they'll do this. Oh, he killed me! Well, that's... Don't do that. Don't do... Do as I say, not as I do. Whew. Jerk. I think this is a good place because I'm not covering the souls. If I cover the souls, the only way I'll know what I'm doing is if I look over at my TV. I find it just easier for me to look at the computer screen. If I'm looking down, it's because my camera is up here, screen's down here. So I'm looking at my screen, not the camera. Hi, camera. Let's go kill that guy in a fit of revenge. Might even do a Getsugaten show. quick about it. Oh, and I gotta show you Blacksmith Andre's gear, because I did not show you the important stuff he sold. Totally glossed right past that. Depending on how much time I have, I probably won't take on the boss of the area till next episode. Really not hard of a boss. You can summon Solaire, and I will summon Solaire just because I love Solaire. Yeah! Drop your sword, man. I'll show you the exact farming route I was going to get that sword, by the way. And shield. I want... Ooh, Titanite Shard. How many Titanite Shards do we have at this point? 7. We can upgrade a weapon pretty high. Standard weapon. I want to say it's 6 shards to get it to +5, which is the max we can get it to right now. We can max out a +5 weapon right now if we wanted to, and if I were to do so, it'd probably be the longsword. It didn't even kill him, but he'll probably try to heal now. Or not. Come right here, you get a Knight Shield. It's decent. I think it's 100% block. It's heavier. Oh, it's a lot heavier than the Dragon Crest Shield. You're better off just going to get the Dragon Crest Shield. Sorry, I'm scratching my arm. Got better magic, but I mean, stability, I didn't mention what stability does. Stability is what, the higher the stability, the less stamina reduction as you get hit. Or as your shield gets hit, anyway. Got lower durability and it's way heavier. I mean, you didn't go get the Dragon Crest Shield. I ain't... Even the Wooden Shield. Or try to farm a Hollow Knight Shield or something. Peter Shield. I think this is the shield I got at the very beginning as a... Wow, this shield's actually better for everything except fire, but... No. Dragon Crest Shield looks nicer. Even the Wooden Shield, 93, but only that heavy, it's probably better than this, honestly. Unless you have the stamina to wield it with no issues, I wouldn't really recommend it. There's just better shields. Everywhere we're about to go, you would actually enter from... See where... let's see, actually. We can see it from here. Right down those stairs. Everywhere we're about to go is entered from right down those very stairs. And you get... I know that's probably didn't sound very coherent. Anyway, I'm going to show you a trick to kill that pig. Literally only 3 of them in the game, and if you're really feeling ballsy, see where his tail is, how there's no armor? You can backstab that guy. In fact, there's 2 more in the game in the same exact area. There's 2 right next to each other. They are fully armored. You are not backstabbing them. So let's make our way to that guy. I can't hear. I know you guys can because I tested it already, but I can't really hear anything. Down here. Do a plunging attack really unnecessarily. Yo, not dying to you guys. Remember, you can very easily die to those guys. Alright. Little small bit of platforming to get this item, which I don't even remember what it is. I think it's a soul item. Yep. The real reason to come down here is to get that item right there. I mean, I believe this item's unnecessary if you started with the Master Key. Master Shield is Legend of Zelda, I think. But no, that's the Hylian Shield. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I never actually play Legend of Zelda. Roast me in the comments. But if you have the Master Key, I believe that key is sort of unnecessary. But don't quote me on that. It's always good to go get the keys if you know where they are. Right here. Let's see if we can backstab them. I bet we could. I mean, there are the archers. They're gonna fuck us over, but let's try it. Come on, guy. Come down here. He's gonna, like, fuck me over. Yep, he fucked me over. Alright, let's try to sneak up on the pig. There is another way you can do it if this doesn't... Oh, it's not gonna play. Yep, right there. You see that? How he got lit on fire? Wow, you son of a bitch. What the fuck? Right there. Boom! Oh, wow. Well, I'll show you anyway what you could have done. Come up here, and in actuality, if you... From up there, you can jump down here and get this item right here. It's a throw item, much like fire bombs, throwing knives, dung pies, which we haven't got yet. You throw it into that fire pit right there, and that boar will run right in it. And unfortunately, we didn't get lucky this time, because he will drop. You saw how his head was? That's actually a helmet in the game called the Fang Boar Helm. There's 3 of those guys in the game. There we go. And you are guaranteed to drop on one of them. You'll get it guaranteed, but not necessarily on the first one you see. We gotta come all the way back up here, because I had never actually reopened that gate, because we gotta get that item right there, because I forgot to get it. That is a key that you need. It's a key, obviously. I just said it. I ruined it. But you need it. It's not... The master key can't open the door. That key opens. As well as the residence key we bought episode back. That will open a door that the master key cannot open. You just come up here. All you really gotta do to get that item from going that way is come up here, fight this Balder Knight, turn here, and there you go, you're at the area we skipped. And as far as I'm aware, once you open this gate, no undead will ever trigger that guy, no undead will ever close it again. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if they do, because you got the item you need. Let's see, there's a Baldur right here that we triggered before. Let's see if we can trigger him again. Get his weapon this time. Ow! Go ahead, try to heal. I want to show off their weapon. Nope. One more we can try to get. But there's one in here that's not a side sword one. And we definitely have enough souls to level up one more time to get our Black Knight Greatsword. Or actually, it's not the Black Knight Greatsword, it's just the Black Knight Sword, but for us it is a Greatsword. Alright, did you drop their sword? Please. Oh, another helm. The sword and the shield are really all you want from them. Their armor is not that great. I mean, it probably is decent armor stats, but it's not very good looking. Anyway, we're going to go level up to get our Black Knight sword in our one hand, and we're going to have to probably drop those. Black Knight sword, that's fine. That's still basically a mid-roll. And we're going to want to be... do we want to be human yet, or do I want to wait? I might as well be human. Like I said, I don't have good connection. I can't do PvP, so I can't get invaded, so I might as well be human. And while I'm down here, I also want to show you some... Oh, this one. And now we can use it efficiently in one hand. Remember, great swords, ultra great swords, great axes, clubs, the giant ones. I don't know if they're called great hammers. Very heavy. Lots of stamina use. 2, 3. As opposed to, say, well, the longswords Probably a better fit because the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, the heavier the item, the more stamina cost it uses to wield. Oh, the Andre.
Well, need anything?
Yes, purchase item. The Crest of Artorias, you don't technically need it. It will unlock a faster route to a later boss, as well as a pretty good soul farming area. Weaponsmith box, so you can upgrade your own weapons to a point, then you bring it to a particular blacksmith, they'll upgrade it again, and then you can keep upgrading it to a point, and then blah blah blah. Armorsmith box, I don't think you have to ascend armor, so I'm pretty sure with an Armorsmith box you can just all day long you can upgrade your armor. A repair box, so you can repair your items. If you want to go Dragon Sword route, you're going to want the repair box. Because their special attacks, all of them will diminish their durability very quickly. Like I said, there's about Drake Sword, Hail Axe, Stone Claymore, Obsidian Greats, or yeah, there's like 5 dragon weapons in the game. And 2 of them are pretty hard to get. They're probably the best 2, actually. So, we come up here with our newly upgraded sword. Is he gonna hit me from there? Yes, fortunately, so just wasted an Estus Flask. I want to check the stats on this compared to the Drake Sword to see what one is stronger. Probably this one, honestly. I don't think dragon weapons even scale, ironically, because, you know, you need scales to level up. Haha. Yeah, they don't scale, but they need scales. Haha. Clever. Anyway, put it in our offhand. Wrong button. Offhand. Oh yeah, our Drake Sword is now obsolete. Gotta get rid of those. I think I got the bottomless box. Come in here. And woo, there's a big brute. And he's gonna come right for you. However, they're not that hard to beat. Just circle around, hit him after he attacks. Plus, our weapon does a lot of damage. Cannot parry these guys from what I tell, and they do hit hard. So they hit real slow though. See? Oh no! Keep in mind, he will heal. But we got a super powerful sword. Keep in mind, when you use Black Knight swords... Sorry, my phone went off. It's fine, I'll wait for that. Anyway. Ooh, he dropped something. Oh, he dropped his weapon. Not his weapon, his shield. Oh, I can show off a great shield now. Oh, wait, no, I probably can't. No, I can't. I need a lot of strength for that. Anyway, Black Knight weapons, all of them, from what I assume, their R2s are very slow. Be it in their one-hand or the two-hand form, they're very slow. This, Firekeeper Soul, as well as, come over here, this, and we have a shortcut back to Firelink Shrine, which we're going to use probably twice, 2-3 times in this episode alone, because I gotta... What I gotta do? Just got the Firekeeper Soul. Gotta go free a particular person. By the way, I assume a lot of you know about Dark Souls, and I'm about to free somebody, and he is not a nice guy, and I'm not gonna do the side quest. Just know now that I'm not doing the side quest, because I want the item he drops. By the way, I forgot to do this. He will give you a gesture as well. I like that one, so...
Come again. The effectiveness...
Let's add that. I want to keep wave. I mean, not wave. I want to keep point down. That's fine. What's joy look like? What's hurrah look like? Yeah, Hurrah seems more dignified. We're gonna go with Hurrah. And Shrug like, come on. Alright, yeah. So there's another gesture you get right after this next boss, which is probably everyone's favorite. I think it's called Well, What Is It? You don't necessarily want to rest at this bonfire. I mean, if you do, you do. It's not like it's a very long run back. Or do I want to? Because I'm going to end up coming back. But then I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's not a long walk. We go all the way back up now that we have got our Estus Flask +2. Actually, I think there's an item right back here, too. Yep. There's items all around Firelink Shrine, so be sure to explore Firelink. I'm pretty sure I didn't get them all. And I don't think I got them all in the cemetery area. I know I missed a shield. It's not the best shield, but there is a shield down there if you started with a class that doesn't have a shield. But I showed you where to get a better shield already, so there's no real point. I want to say it's the Caduceus round shield over there or something. It's not... I'm pretty sure it's not 100%. So I already... Oop. Went out of sync there. Or out of focus, not out of sync. But I already showed you where to get a better shield, so, you know. Actually, I showed you where to get a couple better shields already. Come up here. For 2,000 souls. Oh look, the Balder Knight. Bye. Now, this next part... Oh, we got his weapon and his leggings, so we got like the whole Balder outfit. I don't think we have their gauntlets, but I don't even know if they have any. Coming over here can be risky. Just rush in. Yeah, there's a chance. He's already buffing everybody. He's gonna attack. What you want to do... In fact, I'm gonna switch my weapon. Oh, here he comes already. If I can get him to come over here without his horde, that'd be great. I've never actually had that weapon. I was gonna switch to the Drake sword, but if I can get him to come over here... Is he gonna walk over here, or do I have... Because if I can have him dead before his buff wears off, then this area will be a lot easier. But he will also teleport. So... I have to rush in. Oh, I one-shot him. That's cool. You can very rarely have him drop his weapon. As far as I can tell, you can buff up yourself. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, the buff wore off. We're not human, so I'm going to have to come up here again. Which is fine. The channeler doesn't respawn. These guys do, though. Good to have a wide sweeping attack. No. Watch your stamina. Let it recover. Unfortunately, I should have been human. I probably should have rested at the bonfire and Firelink. Oh well, it don't really matter. I don't necessarily need Solaire. If you... what do you want to say? If you summon Solaire, you will unlock... Well, he'll give you an item called the Sunlight Medal, which is a Covenant item for a Covenant I didn't show you because I don't have the faith requirements. If you have 25 faith, or subsequently, if you want to lower that requirement, this is the boss to do it at. It's the earliest boss, as far as I'm aware, you can do it at. That soapstone Solaire gave you, the white one. If you help people defeat a boss, doesn't matter any part of the game, but this is the earliest one, so I would recommend doing it this one. It'll lower the requirement by 5. So if you do it 5 times, you literally need to have 0 faith to join the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant. It's an online covenant. It's PV. It's really not geared towards either, but also at the same time geared towards both PvP and PvE. It's just you're in a covenant where you help people. Like, you are helpers. You're gonna stay in their world a little longer. But the thing I recommend doing is don't do all the work for your summon, but don't also make them do... the summoner, but don't make them do it either. You're supposed to be a helper. I love the Warriors of Sunlight. Personally, it's one of my favorite covenants, even though I've never really got done a faith build in this one. I mean, I am now. That's what I'm currently doing.
Oh,
Not in this game, but in my own.
still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Ugh, Coil might be bad on that. Now, you can kill him here and get the item you want, but there's a much easier way to do it. So I'm going to show you. Mystery key. I think the master key will still open that, though.
Thank you. Yes. Sincerely.
Got beautiful armor. The only way to get his armor is to do it the right way, but I'm not going to do it the right way.
And I guarantee.
Fortunately, if that's what you wanted. Not doing it.
Later.
Gotta go back to Firelink for what he's talking about. Aw, it took fall damage. So when I go to Firelink, I'll return to human. Actually, I'm gonna cut to Firelink. I'm not gonna make you guys watch that whole thing. I've seen it already, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And I'm human now, but that doesn't really matter. That's just for when I go back up, which I will also cut because wants to see that. Dude, you come over here, and there he is. Eyeballing. Her name is Anastasia, by the way. You learn that if you follow their... I'm not going to ruin it. I'm sure if you don't know, you're going to find a playthrough that will do it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it involves these two. I don't know why. I think there's a reason, but I don't remember why it involved, like what he does what he does. Anyway, talk to him.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it.
A good way to get another sunlight medal. I don't know why he gives you one. He's not a sunlight warrior. They're called sun bros, by the way. He's not a sun bro.
Well, let's not be greedy now.
Got nice golden armor though. Well, unfortunately, what I'm gonna do is, just so I don't accidentally hit him the wrong way, I'm gonna take my weapon off and kick. Goodbye. And to get the item, you quit out. That's all you do, you quit out. And then you reload the area, that's it. And you gotta, arguably, Jesus, the best ring in the game. But, if you accidentally take it off, it's gone till New Game Plus. So be very, oh my god, I got the hiccups. Be very careful. Oh, you get 5 humanity too. Ring of Favor and Protection, the FAP ring. What it does is it'll raise both your health and your endurance, which will also raise your equipment load. That white that just got gone, that's what I gained. Just I gotta re-heal it back up. So what's our equipment load now? 62. I should have done it before and after. I don't know what it was beforehand. Ew, let's put our sword back on. Still mid-rolling. But, do I want to take on the boss now, or do I want to take on secret? What do I do later? You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut again here to... what's that one? The Undead Berg bonfire. I'm going to take on that mini-boss, and I'll take on the actual boss in the next episode. So I'll cut again, and I'll be with you in a second. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, I'm now dead. I tried to get cocky and sneak past, and then I got bum rushed. It's never get cocky in Dark Souls. I've said it before, and I don't ever follow my own advice. Be methodical. It'll be way better for you. It'll pay off more. Right there, I did it again. Pick your moments to attack, just like that. Get everyone in one shot. Be smart. Survive longer. In fact, I'm only going to give this next guy one try. Get everyone. Yeah, that was stupid. I just did it again. I said don't do what I just did, and I did it again. Bye. One good thing about these weapons is bang. It'll run through their stamina right through his shield. He didn't have enough stamina to hold up his shield. It blew right through his health. Plus, to heavy weapons, the downside is obviously they're very slow because they're very heavy. I have a lot of Titanite, and I'm not using any Titanite type weapons. Good to have. You can kind of sell it later on, in a way. Depending on how you want to play. If you want to be quote-unquote good, quote-unquote bad, you can sell if you quote-unquote good. Honestly, I think the good guy is actually the bad guy. If you want to know a lot about the lore, I know a little bit. I might talk about it, but watch videos where you learn lore. I personally think the quote-unquote good guy is actually the quote-unquote bad guy. My opinion. Now, pay attention to how he holds his weapon. He's two-handing it. You cannot parry that weapon two-handed. So, aim for backstabs. Luckily, I have enough stamina to block. You can, if you time it right, you can parry it if he's one-handing. Oh, that's not good. Dude, where are my backstabs? There we go. Oh, that's a lot of damage, but I am using a high damage sword. Keep in mind, if he's one-handing it, you can in fact parry him, and parries do more damage. He can still kill me. I mean, now he can't, but it's not smart to take him on early on if you don't know what you're doing. And that will also increase our equipment load. And we can come down here. I'm not going to go through here right now, but this actually will lead back to Andre. That? No. I'll just show you that later on a later date. But I wanted to get this ring because I believe I might have enough fast roll, perhaps. Yeah, now I can fast roll. So it pays to get that ring, but if you're not confident in your ability to take him on, because he will kill you if you don't have enough life, gear, even if you have a good shield and you don't have enough stamina, he'll blow right through it. So I'm going to call it here. In the next episode, we'll take on the next boss, and I will see you all in the next one.